This is the biggest oversupply in the auto industry in the last 30 years. Dealerships are in big trouble, overwhelmed by a surplus of unsold vehicles, filling their lots and creating an unexpected situation in the market. In this video, we'll take a look at the car models that are proving hard to sell. High-end luxury vehicles, SUVs, basic economy cars. These models have been sitting unsold for months. But why is this happening? What's driving this massive inventory buildups? Let's dig into the surprising reasons behind this glut of unsold cars and uncover why these vehicles aren't moving off the lots. The Nissan Rogue, once a top-selling SUV, is now facing significant challenges at dealerships. With over 100,000 unsold 2024 models sitting on lots, a staggering 120-day supply, it's a clear case of oversupply in the automotive market. What went wrong? For years, the Rogue dominated as Nissan's bestseller. But things have shifted. The compact SUV segment has become saturated with competitors, and the Rogue's aging design no longer stands out. Additionally, Nissan misjudged demand, ramping up production under the assumption that sales would remain strong. Meanwhile, economic shifts, such as rising gas prices and higher interest rates, have made new SUVs less attractive to budget-conscious buyers. The good news for you, if you're considering a compact SUV, the Rogue is now available at steep discounts. Dealers are slashing prices, offering thousands off the MSRP, and even featuring 0% financing options. It's a great time to take advantage of a buyer's market for this popular model. Nissan isn't alone in dealing with a supply glut. Another well-known compact crossover, the Hyundai Tucson, is also experiencing inventory troubles. With a 90-day supply, twice the ideal amount for such a high-demand model, the Tucson is facing challenges that are surprising at first glance. On paper, the Tucson seems like a winner. Stylish design, advanced technology, and Hyundai's renowned warranty. However, the reality is different. Hyundai overestimated demand, ramping up production in anticipation of another hit. Unfortunately, the compact crossover segment is oversaturated, with fierce competition from models like the Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4. The Tucson, despite its strengths, is struggling to stand out. Another factor is pricing. As Hyundai positions the Tucson in a more premium category, its price tag is climbing. Fully loaded versions can reach $40,000, prompting buyers to consider entry-level luxury crossovers instead. Hyundai is responding with aggressive incentives to move inventory. Buyers can find rebates up to $2,500 on certain models, along with 0% financing offers. If you're thinking about a Tucson, now is an excellent time to get a deal. However, avoid the models featuring the 2.0 four-cylinder engine. They have been plagued with widespread reliability issues. Next up, we've got a full-size pickup truck causing its own inventory headache. And this one is really puzzling. The Ram 1500 is in trouble, people. This truck, which used to fly off dealership lots in a blink of the eye, is now just sitting there. We're talking over 8,100 unsold 2024 models, collecting dust. That's a lot of trucks going nowhere fast. Ram isn't the only one feeling the pressure. Ford and Chevy are also dealing with similar issues in the full-size truck market. But for Ram, the situation is notably worse. So what happened? Well, Ram got a bit too eager and produced trucks like there was no tomorrow. But the market didn't play along. People aren't rushing to buy these big rigs like they used to. Here's the interesting part for truck enthusiasts. Oversupply spells opportunity. I'm seeing discounts that will make your jaw drop. If you've been thinking about getting a Ram 1500, now's your best chance. Dealers are desperate to clear their lots, which means you've got the higher ground. But hold tight, because trucks aren't the only vehicles struggling. Next, we've got the family-focused Chrysler Pacifica, which is also stuck in the same inventory quagmire, with a staggering 11,237 unsold 2024 models. This once popular minivan segment has gone ice cold. The Pacifica offers plenty of room for 8 and features convenient sliding doors, but dealers just can't seem to move these vans. So what's the deal? SUVs are taking over. Families are ditching the soccer mom image for something cooler, and crossovers and three-row SUVs are the new family favorites, leaving minivans like the Pacifica behind. Chrysler's parent company, Stellantis, isn't changing its strategy. They're simply hoping the minivan market will bounce back. But folks, that's probably not happening. Also, this model has been plagued by reliability problems, particularly with its hybrid powertrain. Next, we've got a compact SUV that's built for adventure but is stuck in park at dealerships. The Jeep Compass is facing a massive roadblock, and it's not on any off-road trail. It's right there on the showroom floor. Dealers are drowning in Compass inventory with a shocking 327-day supply just sitting around. That's almost a full year's worth of cars gathering dust. So what's causing this pileup? The compact SUV market is packed, and the Compass is struggling to stand out. Even with the Jeep badge and decent features, buyers aren't biting. It's not just the Compass. Though, almost every Jeep model has over 100 days of supply, except the Wrangler Unlimited. But the Compass is in a whole different league when it comes to oversupply. To tackle this inventory buildup, Jeep is rolling out aggressive discounts, enticing lease deals, and attractive sales to move these 2024 models off the lot. If you've been eyeing a Compass, now is the perfect time to snag one at a steep discount. Dealers are itching to clear out these 2024 models. But here's the big question. With the Compass losing its way, will Jeep need to rethink its approach to the compact SUV market? Now we move into the luxury market, where even premium brands are grappling with inventory challenges. BMW's i7, its flagship luxury electric sedan, is a prime example. Priced at $128,000, the i7 is facing a significant oversupply problem, with enough stock to last nearly 2 years. Over 1,650 vehicles are idling on dealership lots. In the past 6 weeks, only 125 units have found buyers. What's causing this slowdown? For starters, the i7's range of 318 miles per charge falls short of rivals, many of which exceed 350 miles. Then there's the polarizing design, particularly its oversized front grille, which hasn't won over the understated tastes of many luxury buyers. BMW has been heavily focused on its high-end EV lineup, but the sluggish performance of the i7 suggests the strategy might need rethinking. BMW isn't alone in navigating the challenges of the luxury EV segment, but the i7's difficulties are especially pronounced. To stay competitive, the automaker may need to consider price cuts or enhanced features. If you have deep pockets and enjoy BMW's strange styling, you might find some good deals on these electrified land yachts. But that's not the only BMW causing a stir. The brand's performance SUV, the BMW XM, is creating more inventory problems than excitement. This hybrid performance SUV, priced at $159,000, was meant to be BMW's crown jewel, but it's just sitting on dealership lots. There's a staggering 544-day supply of XM models at dealerships. That's nearly a year and a half of inventory collecting dust. Why isn't it selling? First, that price tag is hard to swallow. At $159,000, you're in supercar territory. Then, there's the design. BMW took some big risks with the styling, and it hasn't resonated with buyers. The XM is so specialized that it's in a league of its own, and sales figures show it. BMW only sold 307 units in third quarter of 2024. This inventory backlog isn't just a minor sales hiccup. It's a potential blow to BMW's prestigious M division. The XM was supposed to showcase BMW's performance prowess, but instead, it's becoming a lesson in misreading the market. Another luxury SUV, the Land Rover Discovery Sport, is also struggling to hold its ground in the SUV market. Within a price of around $55,000, it offers off-road capabilities and an iconic badge. However, even with discounts averaging $6,500 on some trims, over 2,000 units remain unsold across the country. With a market day supply of 371 days, it's clear that the Discovery Sport is facing an uphill battle, even among die-hard SUV fans. Also, the Land Rover is notorious to be one of the most unreliable vehicles on the market, with average repair costs reaching nearly $2,000 per incident. Next up, we have a luxury SUV that was supposed to be a big deal, but right now, it's just taking up big space on dealer lots. The Jeep Grand Wagoneer L. At around $110,000, this luxury land yacht is gathering dust. Over 1,200 units are sitting unsold, with an average market day supply of more than 350 days. So, what went wrong? Jeep went all in on luxury, packing this vehicle with top-tier features and aiming to compete with established players in the high-end SUV market. However, That six-figure price tag is turning off even affluent buyers. This situation isn't just a dealership issue. It's a significant blow to Jeep's aspirations to establish itself as a luxury brand. What was supposed to prove that Jeep could compete with the top luxury brands is now turning into a lesson about pushing a brand too far. But it's not just luxury SUV market feeling the heat. Let's talk about the BMW 7 Series. The 2024 model is facing some serious inventory issues, with 2,800 unsold units sitting on dealership lots. That's enough to last 517 days, almost a year and a half. It's crazy to see BMW's flagship model struggling like this. The luxury car market is changing fast. Big sedans used to be the ultimate status symbol, but now SUVs are taking over. Even in the high-end market, they offer the same luxury feel, but with more space and practicality. BMW isn't the only luxury sedan maker facing this issue, but the 7 Series situation is particularly bad. Industry insiders are wondering what BMW's next move will be. Will they cut prices, add more features, or shift their focus to their SUV lineup? Whatever they decide, it's clear the luxury sedan market is no longer what it used to be. And here's a twist. The 7 Series isn't the only BMW causing headaches for dealers. The BMW 5 Series, long celebrated as a mid-size luxury benchmark, is now facing its own inventory crisis. Currently, there's a 387-day supply of 2024 models sitting idle on dealership lots. That's over 3,650 units. We're talking about $65,500 cars. Not cheap rides, but still, a ton of money tied up in unsold vehicles. The 5 Series is getting hit from all sides. The 5 Series is under heavy pressure from rivals like the Audi A6 and Mercedes E-Class, which are making it harder for BMW to dominate the segment. Additionally, a recent recall for steering and brake issues has made potential buyers hesitant. When spending on a luxury car, buyers expect perfection. As a result, the 5 Series has become one of the slowest-selling luxury sedans in the US, a surprising turn for a model that once set the standard in its class. But here's the silver lining. If you're in the market for a luxury ride, this might be your chance. With so many unsold cars, dealers are going to be eager to make deals. For BMW, the combined struggles of the 7 Series and 5 Series highlight major challenges in managing its luxury lineup. It's a really tough time for the BMW in the US market. Another luxury sedan facing tough times is the Jaguar XF. Despite its iconic leaping Jaguar emblem, this model has struggled to find buyers. Over the past 45 days, only 100 units have been sold, leaving a staggering 701 XFs collecting dust on dealership lots. It's a 315-day supply. For a brand synonymous with British luxury, this is a significant setback. Why the slowdown? Price plays a big role. With a $58,500 starting price, the XF competes in a fiercely contested market, dominated by Audi and Mercedes. Unfortunately, Jaguar's history of reliability concerns hasn't helped its case. Moreover, the XF faces the challenge of being a traditional gas-powered sedan in a market increasingly drawn to EVs. As Jaguar shifts its focus to becoming an all-electric brand, its dealerships remain clogged with outdated inventory. A bit like trying to sell last year's tech in a market obsessed with the latest gadgets. This inventory buildup isn't just a logistical problem. It reflects a deeper struggle for Jaguar as it works to redefine its identity. While the brand looks toward an electric future, its legacy models are proving harder to leave behind. Here's a surprising fact. Small cars are no longer the go-to choice, and the Mini Cooper 4-door is struggling to keep up. This iconic compact is gathering dust at dealerships like never before. Let's break it down. Over 291 Mini Cooper 4-door models are sitting unsold, translating to a massive 337-day supply. In car sales terms, that's a serious overstock. It's a stark shift from the days when these quirky British vehicles were selling out quickly. So what's driving this change? The market's evolving. SUVs now dominate, with buyers prioritizing space and practicality. Despite its 4 doors, the Mini Cooper can't compete with the roominess of a compact crossover. And with an average price of $37,500, it's priced similarly to a compact SUV, but offers less utility. While Mini has always leaned heavily on style, that's no longer enough to sway today's buyers. Adding to the challenge, the BMW connection means higher repair costs, discouraging budget-conscious shoppers. What's next for Mini? To remain competitive, they may need to lower prices or pack in more features. Whatever they do, they need to act fast, or this little car could cause even bigger headaches. On to another small car model in trouble. Fiat. The Fiat 500e, a small electric car, is giving Fiat a massive headache. This tiny Italian EV should be zipping around city streets, but instead, it's stuck in dealership purgatory. There's a 500-day supply of these cars, almost a year and a half of inventory waiting for buyers. Why isn't it selling? First off, it's tiny. In a country that loves big trucks and SUVs, the Fiat 500 feels like a toy on American roads, scaring off buyers who want to feel safe. At over $34,000, it's asking a lot of money for such a small car, especially when larger EVs with better range are available for similar prices. Additionally, Fiat's shaky reliability reputation in the US isn't helping. With over 1,140 units gathering dust, it's clear the Fiat 500e is struggling. Without a major range boost or a significant price cut, this little car might be stuck in neutral for a while. It's a tough lesson that, at least in America, size matters in the EV world. Now let's look at the Dodge Hornet, a compact crossover that's finding it hard to carve out a niche in today's crowded market. Initially priced between $33,000 and $38,000, the Hornet was supposed to inject new energy into Dodge's lineup, especially with its hybrid offering. But the numbers tell a different story. Over 13,600 units are sitting unsold, and with a staggering 428-day market supply, it's clear this vehicle is struggling to gain traction. For a new model, this level of inventory buildup is a red flag. So, what's going on? The Hornet has been plagued by early issues, including recalls and reports of reliability problems, which have shaken buyer confidence. On top of that, Dodge is stepping into a segment where it has little history compact crossovers, making it difficult to convince shoppers who typically turn to brands like Toyota, Honda, or Hyundai. Pricing has also been a hurdle. While the original price aimed to position the Hornet as a competitive option, dealers are now slashing prices significantly to move inventory, with some models going for under $25,000. This brings the Hornet into direct competition with well-established small cars and crossovers from brands more experienced in this market. Dodge needs to figure something out quickly, whether it's pushing harder on marketing or offering even crazier deals to clear out inventory. One thing is for sure, the Hornet has a tough road ahead if it's going to succeed in the crowded crossover market. Let's shift focus to an Italian sports sedan that's hit a serious roadblock. The Alfa Romeo Giulia. Once a symbol of Alfa Romeo's promising comeback, the Giulia is now struggling to attract buyers. With over 1,000 units sitting unsold on dealership lots, the situation looks bleak. The Giulia currently has a 323-day supply, a telling sign of its waning appeal. Over the past month and a half, only 147 units have been sold. What's driving this downturn? Concerns about reliability are a real deal for this car manufacturer. Buyers are cautious, particularly when comparing the Giulia's repair costs and dependability to its German competitors like BMW or Audi. Depreciation is another sticking point, as Giulias are notorious for losing value quickly, making them a risky investment for long-term buyers. The challenges are piling up for Alfa Romeo's parent company, Stellantis, which has already decided to discontinue the high-performance Quadrifoglio trim in North America. Meanwhile, the shift in consumer preference towards SUVs and crossovers has further marginalized the demand for sporty sedans like the Giulia. So what's next for Alfa? They may need to get creative with financing deals or play up their racing heritage to stand out. If they can't turn things around soon, this iconic Italian brand could be in serious trouble in the US market. The auto industry is facing a massive inventory pileup, from luxury BMWs to everyday Nissans. This oversupply is creating a buyer's market like we've never seen before. With 2024 models piling up on dealer lots, you have serious negotiating power right now. Dealers are desperate to clear their inventory, which means big discounts and great financing deals as we approach year-end sales. It's the perfect time to do your research and grab these oversupplied models at rock-bottom prices.